We have heard so many times in the past that Hugh Jackman is being sought after by Marvel Studios and Disney to return as Wolverine. Now we have another update after Hugh Jackman said he's not returning, and coincidentally enough, things fell through. The past few years, up to about 3 weeks ago, it was a foregone conclusion by every single person reporting every single scoop out there that Hugh Jackman is returning as Wolverine. Then, of course, recently Hugh Jackman was like, hey guys, look, that's behind me. I'm not doing it, I'm not returning, I can't, it's just not something I'm into, I'm done with that character. Now the entire conversation has shifted, including all the insiders before that were saying, oh yeah, that scoop from that person is correct, are now saying, nope, it's not. Why? Well, another person has come out and they've stated, and I believe this report, the one we're specifically talking about right now, originates from Twitter user Viewer Anon. That's a great name. Anyways, he reports that last year, which he did in fact report that yes, Marvel Studios was looking to bring back Hugh Jackman as Wolverine in Doctor Strange 2. And apparently this was to fight Wanda, and that was going to be one of the big highlight set pieces of the film. Now, ever since then, a few scoopers out there that go across various websites we talk about on here and everything, including Daniel RPK, have said, yup, that's true, that's what was going to happen. And apparently fell through because they couldn't work out a deal with Hugh Jackman. Now, I mean, probably, but why were we suddenly saying a month ago, they're still working on it, he wants to come back, and then Jackman says, no, I'm not doing it, I'm not back, and then suddenly, oh look, we know, they just couldn't make it work a year ago, then, okay, why didn't you tell us like 7 months ago instead of teasing, oh, he's gonna be returning, he wants back, why is it now? Couldn't you just tell us back then? See, again, it's always this sort of insider, scooper culture. It always comes up to being the same thing, right? And let's say for some reason he does end up showing up in it by some miracle, it's going to be like, we told you. But it's like, but what about that report that he wasn't? Well, that was misdirection. And I do want to say, as far back as going all the way to the acquisition of Fox, we heard very early on that many of the contracts that were under Fox still have to be paid out. And there's still things that are in motion and happening, and some of those could be rolled over if the stars agreed, which quite clearly, Evan Peters, for example, that's more than likely what they did, so there's still some left over. Hugh Jackman probably had nothing left over, so I'm going to say that's probably what happened with that one, but others, who knows what the future holds. I mean, they just reported there's going to be a huge character from the Foxverse that appears, so they're probably just using some of those leftovers over, but as a whole, it's like, look, the next report is just going to be like, yes, he was on set, and then everybody's going to go, yup, it's true, and then we just repeat the whole cycle.